at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 65 yards. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, but it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
3rd and 5. Williams going to look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Chicago.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield. He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
To the air, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Nolan Smith on the coverage defensively.
To throw, Williams. He'll drop this one off to Swift.
Williams pass. Complete to Dmajor Swift. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing again here, Williams. That's complete right around the 80. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze from 13 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
Here's Hurts to throw. Forced out to his left. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line.
First down.
Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for another Eagles.
They go play action with Hurts. And they'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Second and a couple.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Looking to throw, Williams.
He'll get this into the hands of Adunze.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll look to throw again.
He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll get this off to Swift.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill in for a loss.
Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Luther Burden.
26 yards.
And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Dancing to his left.
An ill-advised throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Dmajor Swift to about the 40-yard line.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On the move past the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Williams. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
I like
beyond that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Williams going to look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Looking to put a drive together. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air goes Daniels. And that will be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. And it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
60, Dragon 60, 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
At the 32-yard line.
19 tight, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Daniels looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Check. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That throw, Charles, from the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
He's got this complete to Burden. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
Ready, sir.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift from 17 yards out. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
I can't help it, partner. I love backs who have a lot of burst.
Yeah, they ran the toss play. By the way, sometimes you'll hear toss and pitch used interchangeably, but that was the toss.
Well, for me, a toss, quarterback takes the snap, turns around, tosses it to
like
the tailback.
Yeah,
like an egg underhanded rule with two hands. And a pitch, usually like you're running an option-type play, and you pitch it out there to the trailing back.
Goes end over end like a field goal.
Yeah, where you turn it over, make sure that thumb turns down, and the ball flips end over end slowly and delicately to your running back.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Okay, ready.
Second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Now Daniels. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Grady Jarrett coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Okay, break.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Mustang 19, Cub 19, Cub 19, 18, Pioneer. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19. Rig alert, rig alert. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here now, 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. To throw, Williams. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Javon Kinlaw drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. To throw, it's Williams. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To the air, Williams. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Carlos Santos on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
1st and 10 at at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 8. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
The final shot before break. Daniels being chased out left. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Slot man moves right. Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good for Washington. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side, ruled in by the rookie wideout. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
60, back to 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Pass caught, it's Lane with it. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Hurt. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it
And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
On second down, they'll run it here. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Throwing is Williams. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Looking to throw is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Down the sideline he goes. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They try the left side with Johnson. He will push his way down to about the 14. And credit the tackle to Percy Butler. 2nd down and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. That's complete, right around the 8.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Williams. That's to his running back, complete. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal
too.
person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Swift. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's got it. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
76, cut 19, cut 19.
He's back to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
Rig alert, rig alert. Warrior 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Able to slither by. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken